This is Scott.
And this is Jay.
And this is Scott and Jay Show here in Starbucks Studios. It's February the 19th.
You got it right. All right. High five.
19 degrees outside in beautiful Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Yes.
It's Tech Tuesday.
Jay?
Yep,
we were just talking about different apps, and I have to say the most impressed I was with your app called Cards.
No.
That was a pretty cool app that you were showing me. It's an app that allows you to create your own greeting card, birthday card, or whatever. You can take your own pictures and send
Paper-based
pictures of your family or whatever, and send that off. Put it in your own greeting, and for $2.99 you can send that off to whomever, and they take care of all of it for you. The pictures, mailing, and everything. So,
right.
You can't hardly go to Hallmark and get a $2.99 card, and then you also have to pay 50 cents to mail it off.
Postage, right?
Yeah.
So they have different templates, like winter, Valentine's, thank you cards,
Travel,
new baby, travel. So a lot of good templates there. Makes you look like a professional, and makes you look like you're on top of it.
Yes.
And very few. Yeah, that's cool. I have one. You've seen me use it probably on Facebook if you follow me on Facebook, and if you don't, it is Getglue.
Getglue.
See that? Getglue.
Okay.
But what makes this remarkable is Getglue has been around for a long time, but they just have a new iPhone. They just updated their iPhone app. And it's becoming the second screen when people are watching TV. There's over 3 million users. And it allows you to watch TV shows, sports, movies. And while you're watching the show, you can interact with your friends or family members who are using Getglue at the same time, and you can talk back and forth about, like, for example, the Academy Awards are coming up. So if everybody were to check in on Getglue, just check in using Getglue for the Academy Awards, then you can talk to your friends, those who are also using Getglue, and watching the TV show at the same time. So if you're watching Dallas Cowboys play whoever...
Yeah, now we're talking.
Getglue is the app for you, and
I don't know about the Academy Award stuff.
Right.
Cowboys football.
Cowboys football. Yeah. I like the Academy Awards, but it's great. And so there's my recommendation, Getglue, and then you can post your the TV shows. Like I've been watching House of Cards lately. Really good show for mature audiences, but it's a good show. And, can't recommend that the kids watch it, but
speaking of that, The Walking Dead. Have you seen that? Everybody seems to be talking about that, but I have never watched it.
yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I have watched like 4 episodes,
Yeah.
and you know what? Do you like Walking Dead? Oh, you don't? Too gory, yeah.
I love it.
Do you? She loves it. So you have one person that doesn't like it, one person who does. And yes, every show is about zombies and blowing people away, shooting them in the head. It's just pretty. I don't know. You have to watch the first episode. Watch the first episode and let me know what you think about it.
A friend of mine watched the first episode because he said, "You know what? I'm just going to watch it because everybody, our high school boys at church, they talk about it all the time. They're hooked on it. So
Right.
one of my fellow youth sponsors watched it just to see what they were watching." And now he's into season 2, and so he spent all weekend watching season 1 and most of season 2. So,
Right.
Lots of people like it.
Yeah. We watched.
That's
the
just
first,
not my.
Yeah.
I'm a Duck Dynasty guy.
I'm a Duck Dynasty kind of guy, which is next week, by the way. Happy.
Okay, so speaking of happy, Phil Robertson. If you are not, if you are just getting into Duck Dynasty and you don't really know who Phil Robertson is,
Man, their fans are like rabid fans.
Okay, so did you know that Phil Robertson played quarterback at Louisiana Tech?
I didn't know that only because I looked.
Do you know who his backup was?
It, the goofy guy, the
Super Bowl winner Terry
Bradshaw. Yeah.
was his backup. So Phil, I was reading a Sports Illustrated article on it, and Phil said that he wanted to go back and go hunting. That he missed hunting ducks, and so he forewent his senior year as the starting quarterback for La Tech, which allowed Terry Bradshaw to step up. Terry Bradshaw was selected number 1 in 1970 draft.
Thank you, Phil Robertson.
Yeah, and so Phil went on to, as Willie describes him, become the Michael Jordan of duck hunting, and he created Duck Call and a multi-million-dollar company. So
now you know.
Now you know the rest of the story. Good day.
That's really cool. Well, so there you go. There's your tech tip for the day. We got cards.
Yes.
Getglue. Little history on Duck Dynasty.
Mm-hmm. Birthdays?
I don't have any birthdays today, do you?
Tim Cars. So happy birthday, Tim
Happy
Cars.
birthday, Tim Cars.
My backyard neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
A friend of mine went to high school together, went to school together. Kind of grew up together.
So if you want to follow us, you can send us an email at scottandjayshow@gmail.com, or you can watch us on YouTube at the Scott and Jay Show. Have our own YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram, Scott and Jay Show. Basically, it's the Scott and Jay Show across all social networks. So, Jay, why don't you leave us with a little rendition of Froggy Went A-Courtin'.
Okay, before I do, I just want to make sure that we're still looking for the 30th like. The 30th like
that's right.
gets a prize.
That's right.
So
how hard can this prize be to give away?
Well, okay, so here's my rendition, right?
Okay.